Alright, now I have one very important question to make towards this movie. Was it absolutely necessary to make this?
Hello, Alice.
So Alice Through the Looking Glass is a sequel to Alice in Wonderland, like we needed one in the first place, as it follows Alice, played by Mia Wasikowska, her name's right here. She is now a sea captain, but she comes back after exploring to find out that back where she lives is not going so well. She goes through the looking glass and then she finds the Hatter is sick. And there's a whole bunch of other things that I did not care about. I think I just told you guys what I thought of it right there. Alright guys, let's get into Alice Through the Looking Glass. No, there were a few things I liked. Mia What's-Her-Face, I like her still as Alice. She's not the definitive Alice, but she does the role well. And I think as soon as the third act came up, that's when I started to actually kind of care for certain things. As I said in my intro, was this completely necessary? Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland ended on a pretty good note, I thought. And then as I saw that there was a sequel coming out, I just thought, why? And as I was watching this movie, the feeling of why was still going on my head. Okay, so the movie is it's like about an hour and 50, I think. I didn't care about the story until maybe an hour and 10 minutes in. There was just so much going on. There was one subplot that happened that begins in the beginning of the movie, but then it doesn't come up again until maybe the last, I guess, 45 minutes of the movie. And then there's something involving the Mad Hatter with a sickness, which is the main focus plot. And then the Red Queen comes in. I was just like, oh my god. There was so much going on to the point where I just did not care. Okay, the visual effects. This is 6 years after Alice in Wonderland, Tim Burton's version. How is it that the effects look worse in this movie than Tim Burton's film? There were some scenes I thought, okay, those look cool. And at one point, I just thought, oh boy, we're going Spy Kids 3D territory. This does not look good at all. Like, even I told this to a critic who was sitting right in front of me, and she said, yeah, I agree with you completely on that. They looked horrible. Helen Bonham Carter as the Red Queen, I was not a fan of her in the first movie. She overacted. Oh my god. I was almost laughing so hard at one specific point. Not to mention, yeah, the pacing in this movie. Oh my god. In the first hour and 10 minutes, this movie, I don't know what it was, but I was bored. I was sitting next to somebody and they were like to me, am I the only one that's bored right now? And I just thought, nope, I'm bored as hell as well. My eyelids are feeling pretty heavy right now. And Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter, for him to go from Black Mass, his like best performance in years, to go from that to go to this. Come on, Johnny Depp. You're better than this, man. Alice Through the Looking Glass is another sequel that joins the unnecessary sequels list. There was no reason for this movie to be made, aside from a few cool things and Mia Wasikowska, whatever her name is, as a good Alice. This movie, guys, it's not a good sequel, and it should have been made. So overall, I'm gonna give Alice Through the Looking Glass a 1.5 out of 5. Totally unnecessary, should not have been made. This was literally just made for the money, I feel like. Don't see it, guys. Alright guys, so Alice Through the Looking Glass, have you seen it? Comment down, let me know below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know. If you liked my review of Alice Through the Looking Glass, please like, share, and subscribe to see more content from me. And, as always, until the next review, I will see you all next time.